Hey there, A-chan here, and welcome to another one of my reactions. Today I'm going to be reacting to recreating Cloud's Buster Sword. This one is by, who are they called? Men at Arms. And this video was requested by another one of my friends, W.D. Gaster. For those of you who don't know what Cloud's Buster Sword is, it's from a character in Final Fantasy VII. He's got a huge sword, not to say it in a way that most people would think of it as, but it's his weapon. And everybody knows it because it's very thick and large to use, and it's extremely heavy, and as most people would expect it to be. A lot of people, though, would want to know if it's possible to actually make this into a real life thing. And I've always, I for one have also wondered what it would be like. Before I begin this video, I'm not going to be showing you guys the video, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Excuse me, I got a little something in my throat. All credit to the video goes to Men at Arms, the ones who created the video, as well as all rights to the video. It does not go to me. So let's get this show on the road. Like a lot of people requested. I like that they show little scenes from the game.
I've been a blacksmith armorer for over 30 years. I've created weapons for over 200 feature films. This is Man at Arms. The Buster Sword is absolutely redonkulous. The blade is 6 feet long, 12 inches wide. I'm doing a cutting edge, a steel blade of 1075 spring steel. That will be inserted into the blade and riveted down. This is a plate of 6061 aluminum that will be milled out to shape here. This will all be wrapped in a band of bronze, where I'll do a technique called chasing a repoussé, hammering out these little swiggly lines. Just a simple little sword. I got a piece of 3/8 of an inch thick 7075 aircraft aluminum at 6 feet by 12 inches. Chopped off one end of it, give it the triangular tip. I brought Bill in. We call him William the Elder. He's a retired foundryman machinist. I've had Bill machine a slot 1/8 of an inch wide by over 1.5 inches deep into that side of the plate. We have a bolster or a hilt that's made out of 1 inch thick aluminum, and we've milled a 3/8 of an inch slot 3 inches deep into it. Because this sword is so ridiculous, it just needs a longer handle. We have an 18-inch long handle on this, made out of Delrin plastic. Took a rough ingot of bronze and forged it out to the pommel and ferrule. Bronze is a little tricky. You're not supposed to be able to forge cast ingots, but we didn't have time to cast the pommel with a lost wax casting, so I'm going to take a big chunk of bronze and forge it into a ball for the pommel, and I'm going to take a smaller chunk of the ingot and forge it into a tube for the collar that'll be used in the front of the handle. I had my assistant Brian turning the bronze ferrule and pommel on the lathe, and then I took the rough turn pieces to the belt grinder, trued them up, and used a Scotch-Brite belt to refine that. Took the vise off the vertical milling machine and clamped the sheet of aluminum up there and used a ball end mill to mill in decorative lines on the blade. We had to heat treat a 6 foot length of 1/8 inch thick by 3 inch wide 1075 steel, grind it out to a razor sharp edge, then set that into the milled slot on the edge of the blade and rivet it down. Due to the size of the Buster Sword, I couldn't bring it over to the mill or the drill press when it was fully assembled, so we had to use a portable drill. Burned up 3 drills trying to hand drill through that solid block of aluminum. After we had the whole Buster Sword assembled, we hit it with a chemical to darken the aluminum to patina it and give it a dark steel appearance. I'm a pretty strong guy, but just carrying the Buster Sword out of my workshop pretty much wrecked my back and arm. The thing probably weighed 75, 80 pounds. This has got to be one of the most ridiculous, huge sword blades I've ever made. I'm pretty pleased with how it came out. I don't think I want to do another one, but I can mark this in my baby book that, yeah, this one's done.
Chocobo! I mean, come on! No, not the Chocobo. Oh my god, okay. So that was recreating Cloudsbuster Sword by Men at Arms. And wow, okay, so I didn't think that it was just gonna, I thought it was gonna be just one guy who was gonna be working on it. I didn't think it was gonna be like a whole team, but it makes sense that it would be a whole team. And I bet it probably took way longer than just one day to do all this. Because they probably needed to find the right materials, measure all the right materials, find the right tools to wield everything. They put a lot of thought into it. But yeah, having to see them actually try to, just holding it behind them. They said that it was like over 80 pounds or so. And that is pretty still heavy. And just taking that, and what Cloud does is he spins it a few times and then places it on like some kind of magnifying, or not magnifying, is it magnifying. It is magnetic thing on his back probably to hold his weapon. Because he doesn't sheath it in his side or anything like a normal blade. That's gotta be really hard to do. And Cloud, he doesn't look like he's extremely buff or something that can bench lift like 200 pounds or something like that. So if that thing is 80 pounds and then trying to spin it really fast, well, not really fast, but just a few times, and then putting it on your back like that lazily, you've got to have a lot of strength for that. Go away, bug. I'm amazed. I am amazed, and I give them 2 thumbs up for that. I wonder what other kind of weapons they do, because they said that they do wielding for not just video games, but other things too, like for movies and things. I always thought that they were using like fake things, plastic things and all. But this is pretty interesting, and I bet they did a lot for certain movies like Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. That's pretty interesting. I'm curious to see more, actually. I like watching how people make things, how it's made. And I've seen other people making wielding competitions. I've seen those. I've seen the how it's made segment somewhere on, I don't know if it's Science Television or whatever. It really teaches you a lot. Whenever you're just curious about something, it really teaches you a little bit more than what you would know. I mean, how often do you ask yourself, how is this made? It didn't just come from the sky and just poof out of nowhere. Somebody made it, and how is it made? So it really satisfies your curiosity. It did for me, for instance. But yeah, I really enjoyed this video, and I would like to know if you guys want me to see any other kind of assembly kind of things. Let me know in the comment section below. I will be posting the the link to the video down below in the description. And all credit goes to Men at Arms. And what else? Oh, I forgot to mention in my other videos is that if you would like to help support me on my Patreon and my Twitch account, both of my links of them are on my profile. If you want to click on that, it's very simple. And I will hear from you guys again shortly soon. Bye-bye!